I've received statements from the 3 other commissioners in St. Johns County, one commissioner even calling for her colleagues to step down if the allegations are true. I also spoke with a candidate who believes the fake voter guides played a part in why she was not elected back in 2024, and she's happy to see these charges filed in this case.
Seeing the fraudulent voter guides, it was just really, really devastating.
Anne Marie Evans ran for the St. Johns County Commission District 1 seat in 2024. Evans was endorsed by the St. Johns County Republican Party and on the correct voter guide. Her opponent, Christian Whitehurst, was on the fraudulent guide.
Absolutely, I believe that is what shifted the election from a victory for me to a victory for my opponent.
Evans narrowly lost to Whitehurst by 800 votes. She now hopes these charges will deter future election interference.
I know sometimes the wheels of justice turn slowly. I am extremely happy that something is finally happening, that there's accountability for this bad behavior.
The other commissioners in St. Johns County are also reacting to the charges against their colleagues. Commissioner Clay Murphy says he remembers seeing voters leaving their polling locations with the fake guides in their hands. In a statement, he said, quote, "I commend the Florida Department of Law Enforcement and the 8th Judicial Circuit State Attorney's Office for pursuing this investigation. St. Johns County residents deserve transparency and integrity from their elected officials, and I will continue to work every day to uphold those standards." Commissioner Ann Taylor is calling for her colleagues to step down if the allegations are true, writing in a statement, "While these charges are currently alleged, the standard for holding public office is entirely different. The mere fact that the state of Florida has officially filed criminal conspiracy charges against Commissioners Christian Whitehurst, Sarah Arnold, and Dylan Rumrell completely shatters the public trust required to govern. If there is any truth to these allegations for the integrity of St. Johns County, they need to step down immediately so our residents can have a board they can trust." And Commissioner Krista Joseph says she will show up if Taylor calls an emergency commission meeting, saying, quote, "I am shocked and saddened by the indictment of my fellow board members. At this time, I'm letting the prosecutors handle the case for fairness." Investigators spoke with several people about the voter guides, including State Senator Tom Leek. He is mentioned in the affidavit because he was working with Breonna Jordan at the time. In a statement, Leek said as soon as he found out about the fraudulent guides, he terminated her consulting engagement with his campaign. And I reached out to both St. Johns County administration and the city of St. Augustine Beach to ask whether these charges will impact the commissioner's ability to perform their duties. Both entities said they could not comment on this. Per Florida statute, though, the governor has the authority to suspend elected officials and formally remove them from office. I reached out to Governor Ron DeSantis' office to see if he is considering this. I have not heard back yet. Heather.